YouTube? This is Khan back again with another Ravnica Allegiance Magic the Gathering Arena deck and playthrough. This time we're going to be doing Orzhov Angels. So let's real quickly jump into the deck and let's take a look at this deck and what's in it. So the idea of this deck and the main thing for us to win with this deck is going to be Angels, of course, and one of the best places that we're going to get Angels is Divine Visitation. Our deck definitely thrives off of Divine Visitation. We have 3 of those in our deck. Another thing that will also allow us to win is Awaken, the Erstwhile. Awaken is a great card, especially against some control decks and other cards. When you get Divine Visitation out and you can just Awaken and force them to discard their hand so they can't counterplay, they can't do anything, and you're making nothing but Angels for it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. So let's go through some of the rest of our cards so we can take a look and we could go before we go into gameplay. We have Dawn of Hope, of course. Self-explanatory, allows us to draw cards, allows us to create tokens, even better when we have Divine Visitation, because now we're creating Angels at 4 cost. We have Tithe Taker. This is just an early draw just to help us in the beginning. Also, when Tithe Taker dies, he gives us Afterlife, so even in the later games, if we play Tithe Taker later, him creating a token will give us an Angel later on. So he helps us in the beginning by forcing our opponent's spells to cost 1 more and abilities to cost 1 more on our turns, and then of course he creates a token when he dies. The next thing we have is Consecrate Consume. Consecrate I don't use too much, at least not as of yet in this deck. I may use it for cards such as the Phoenixes, but for the most part I use it for Consume. And the reason why I use Consume is Consume allows us to get around and get rid of Carnage Tyrants, all those horrible hexproof creatures that keep smashing us in the face. It allows us to kill them because it forces our opponents to sacrifice them, and we get life equal to that. So it's a win-win. Next card we have is Mortify, which can destroy creatures or enchantments. What more can I say? It's a beautiful card. Next we have Soul the Wreckage. Self-explanatory. It's all stuff in the early game to kind of keep us alive. Keep us alive. That's the idea, until we could get our board presence in this set and ready to go. Next we have Shalai. Mainly we use Shalai for hexproof. We run 2 Ritual of Soots just to clear out the little tokens and weenie boards early on, especially when you get your lands. It's not good to play after Awaken because it will get rid of your tokens, but still sometimes you may have to do that. Vraska's Contempt, self-explanatory. Mainly we're going to use that to get rid of planeswalkers, and also gives us life. Then we have Seraph of the Scales, which is a very, very, very good card. She gets Vigilance, and for 1 swamp you could get Death Touch. Beautiful card. And she has Afterlife too. Forces our opponents to exile those creatures, and if they don't exile them, we do have ways of bringing back creatures from our graveyard, so we'll look into that a little bit later. We have 1 Angel of Grace. I love this card. I think that it's good. I think it's a great card, but overall I think we don't need a lot of them. I know a lot of people are looking at it as a replacement for Shalai. In this deck, in other decks maybe, I mean, excuse me, not Shalai, my god, goodness, Lyra. In other decks maybe, but I think that Angel, at least in this deck, we only need 1 of. Maybe there's a reason to put 2, I don't know. After more testing, more playing against other decks, maybe we'll make that adjustment in the next iteration. We run 1 Cleansing Nova. This is just to clear the board and to clear artifacts that we can't touch, because we have no way of clearing artifacts. Keep in mind this will impact our enchantments, so if we have Dawn of Hope, we want to at least keep 1 in hand just in case if we do have to run Cleansing Nova. Same thing for Divine Visitation we went over. That's our win condition. Lyra, you can't do an angel deck without Lyra. She gives them lifelink and 1/1. Beautiful card. Awaken, we've already explained. Eldest Reborn, one of the ways that we can actually return one of the cards to our hands, and also allows us to clear one of their cards. Pretty good, pretty good card, especially in control matchups. We have Immortal Sun, also mainly for our control matchups, and it also gives all of our creatures +1/+1, and also gives us an extra draw. Very good card. We have Memorial de Glory. Looking at our lands, this allows us to create 2 white soldier creatures, but of course, with Divine Visitation, we'll be creating 2 angels for the price of 4. So we run 9 planes, 3 Memorial Folly, which is also another card that we use to be able to get back from our graveyard our cards. We're running 5 Swamps, 4 Godless Shrines, and then 3 Isolated Chapels. The reason why we only had 3 instead of 4 is because I don't have what I need to make that. I'm saving my wild cards for other things, so I don't have one to make that. So with that said, that is Orzhov Angel. I think next thing we need to do is let's jump into a few matches, see how it plays. I'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, so what do we have here? We have 2 Godless Shrines, a Memorial Folly. We had the 4, but we don't have any early when you go first. We have nothing but Ritual Sit, so we're going to get pounded until we get Ritual Sit out. I don't know if I like that. I want to keep it. I don't really want to keep it. It's a slow, very, very slow hand. I'm going to hope that we get something good. If we're going against red, we're definitely in trouble. Alright. Does it make me feel as bad? We could go with a slower hand against Izzet because Izzet takes a while. But we definitely need to start getting some stuff out. We're going to throw out the planes. Ritual Sit is pretty much useless. It doesn't help us in this matchup at all. Except for maybe, unless they go with the 1 wall and the goblin. Alright, so Charter Course, which makes sense. What we need to do is we need our Divine Visitation, and we need it quickly. Now, I could put out Seraph. Seraph gets burnt, but these people usually tend to run Lava Coils. So I'm going to let it go. I'm going to wait for them to throw out a Drake next turn, and then we'll pass. Because usually they throw out, yeah. Yep. Not that I'm psychic, but yeah, so we're going to wait for that. At this point, let's throw out Memorial Folly. Why not? Oh man, I just screwed myself. I think you did. Alright, let's throw this out now. I think you just did screw yourself. You weren't supposed to throw it out. You were supposed to throw out the swamp. I misread my land. That's on me. That's on me. So now it's their turn. They're going to most likely either Lava Coil or Lightning Strike. But most likely it'll be Lava Coil. These decks tend to run Lava Coil. Although they do have Lightning Strikes to end, because they do need quick spells that they could pump out for Crackling Drakes. Give me 1 second.
Every problem has a solution. Let's start by taking... Well, let's see what the wind blows in.
Alright. So we do have that. So what we can do is we can pound him in the face. We can pound him in the face. That's the one thing we can do. Let me turn off this sound because it is coming through, and I don't want you guys to be inundated with beep, beep, beep when people send me messages. But what we want to do is we can attack he has nothing he can do, but he can block it. But he chooses not to. Interesting.
That's gonna leave a mark.
So he does have this. So they do need 2 more. I'm gonna throw out another one. I know we have Eldest Reborns. I understand that. I know we have Eldest Reborns. We're gonna start popping them off. Don't worry. I was trying to get him to get rid of his cards before we do it. I thought that he would block, but he didn't.
Decision time.
I think what he's trying to do is get this beacon bolt up to where it should be. There he goes. So he could take 3 with the beacon bolt. So he could kill 1. So if he'll kill this one, he may beacon bolt both of them. Nah, yeah, he may beacon bolt both of them. He has enough. Actually, no, if he gets rid of 1, is it exile too? Yeah, it's exile. So yeah, he has enough. And that'll be both of his turns. Okay, he Enigma Drakes. I can respect that. Ritual Soot is worth something now. Ritual Soot is worth something. Alright, so that will be do I want this block? Yeah, we'll pass. No block. We'll let it go. That's fine. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll cancel. We'll put that out later. So we'll kill Raw and we'll put 4 in his face. I could have. I guess I could have paid the 1.
Lesson learned.
But we'll leave it at that. I could have played the one that allowed them to have vigilance, so they wouldn't tap. I guess that would have been an improper call, but when I see that, the first thing that comes to mind is just them beacon bolting. Alright, so let's see. We have 8. We need 2 more before we could double Eldest. So if we Eldest now, he gets rid of the Goblin Electromancer, which is fine. He still has a lot of cards in his hands. And I have no clue what he or she is playing with. We'll take the 3, unless you're going to pump it with other stuff. We got a lot of spells. Now it's the time to play Goblin Electromancer. No? Okay. This is sorcery speed. I can respect that. Alright, I can respect that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get rid of 1. I kind of want to save 1. I know it only gets rid of the Goblin Electromancer, but I really want to save 1. Is it worth it? Sure. And the only reason why I'm thinking I should save it because we only run 2 in the deck, I believe. And Niv Mizzet. That's the one thing I fear. Interesting that they would do that. They needed the 3 red. Ah, Niv, because Niv Mizzet's coming. That's why. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh no, we got another Crackling Drake. That's fine. Let's see. This cost. So this is basically 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And she is 4. So we should have enough. 5, 8, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna keep back 2 blockers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man. Alright. It's now or never. Let's do it. Boost ourselves up. It went up to 7. Alright. Nasty, nasty, nasty. 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 Okay, so what can we do? What can we do? How many do we have? We only have 1. I guess we could do it as a blocker, and it draws as a card. The blocker and it draws as a card. That is definitely not the card I was hoping was going to draw us. They still have a Beacon Bolt, which is our one problem. They still have a Beacon Bolt. But they have to get rid of... They have to get rid of everything. They top decked an Opt, which is not good. We need them to top deck a land, not an Opt. Smart move. Although I wouldn't have did that, but smart move. So of course we got a block. They keep a creature. We get 2. think we're going to go with ours. I like the draw. But I think with no cards in their hand, I think we go this route. I would like to wait, but I don't think we're going to survive it. They have too much removal right now. I don't want to block this. He keeps saying oops, but he's messing with me. He has something. Is it Nib Mizzet finally? Did you finally beat the Nib? Or did he mean to do the... He probably meant to do the Beacon Bolt. That's probably what it was. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 12. That's all. That's match. There we go! Yes! First win, first win, first win. All right, let's jump into another one. Oh no, we're Mulligan in this one. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I really don't like this, but I don't want to go down any lower. So, I'll take it. We'll start with the Godless Shrine. Sure. You get Shalai. Lucky you. We're playing with black, so expect things like Elders Reborn. A lot of that reanimation garbage, unless it's Rakdos. Let's see. Rakdos. You're gonna throw it down to red. What color you getting? Or, oh, blue. I should know it was Demir. Should have known. Should have known. Immortal Sun is not a good... Actually, no, they don't play too many. Demir doesn't have any planeswalkers. They don't care about Immortal Sun. But this information campaign, though. Sure. Sure. You'll get my concentrate. That's fine. Or my Immortal Sun. But I would think it would be Consecrate. That would be the biggest thing right now. Yep. Alright, so we don't have a lot of interaction right now. And our opponent has a lot of interaction. Oh god, this guy's deck is annoying. Now I see how annoying I can be with Demir. Yes. Attack me, senpai. Alright, yeah, we're good. So I'm sure this person has counterspell upon counterspell upon counterspell. That's what they're waiting for. Should we get their counterspell out of their hand? I'll wait a turn. We'll do it next turn. Because they specifically did not throw anything down because they were going to counterspell. There we go. That should help us a little bit. Everything's cost is reduced. Yep. Alright, let's start doing it. I'm sorry, they don't have a counter spell. They have a essence scatter. Watch. Oh no, they don't. I was incorrect. I was incorrect. Vraska's content? Oh, this reborn. Okay, okay, okay. I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's nice. Go bye-bye. If we get one card, we're good. One card and we are good. We're drawing 2 cards. Oh, that's one of them. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll get rid of a card. We don't need to give them 2 2s, but we will create 4 4s for ourselves. Well, 1 1s for ourselves. Yep. I'm sure they have one, so let's try to get it right now. Let's get her right now. Oh. Ain't that pretty? No, I'll get rid of it. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? I'm not sure what they were thinking. Yep, that's fine. I don't have any, I don't have any planeswalkers, but the extra card draw is going to get on my nerves that they have that. Thief, I'm not worried about that. Alright, let's start making some tokens. This one... These draws are horrible, man. Horrible. Cancel attack. Nah, we can't attack. These draws are horrible. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what we got. So, let's see. Give me one moment. Alright. Let's see what we got here. He's going through our cards. I don't know what they're taking. Probably something very good that we want. Alright. The sad thing is they got everything. We didn't get anything. Which sucks. But it is what it is. Alright, we're at 10, they're at 21. Let's see if we can make this come back. I will make that block. Are they going to attack? They're not. Okay. Oh my gosh, can we stop it with... What is with all these lands, man? We got Shalais. We got 2 Shalais. And it, man, it's like... What is up with this, man? I can't even write this. This is crazy. But this is Magic. Alright, there's no need for us to play this land. Let's hold it in our hand. Unfortunately, they got superior card draw because they got our Immortal Sun. And our other one is in the graveyard. So there's nothing we can do about it except for destroy it. Then we need to mortify it. Yeah, no, mortify only does enchantments. It does not do artifacts. He's looking through my graveyard. That's fine. Oh, they got a Consecrate. That's what they got from us. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We need to get rid of that Thief of Sanity. Alright, we need to start drawing cards. So we need to start attacking. Yeah, we need to start attacking. We need to start attacking, that's fine. That's fine. Are you kidding me? Ritual Soot would get rid of Thief of Sanity and our 2 tokens, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's keep drawing. Alright, so the wreckage. Alright. We need to get some card draw. I'm okay with that. We can attack with the next 2. Let them die. Oh, they got something. That's fine. Got another one. They were biding their time. Yep. This is going to be a long, tough one, folks. This is going to be a long, tough one. Man, oh man, these matches. That's fine. You're gonna take the settle. That's fine. I just need one card and we're good. And that's not it. That's not it. Let's get our draw. That's fine. More land. How much more land can we draw, folks? Clearly not enough. Let's see what we got. 4. Alright. Let's go ahead there. How much land can we draw? Like, where's our divine visitation? That's fine. That's fine. They're getting every single one of their answers. Meanwhile, I'm not getting jack crap. That's what I got, buddy. And they quit. Whew. I'm gonna keep it. I don't like this one. Alright, and if you say hello, I'll say hello back. That's fine. Celestian? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Alright, well, we got what we need. They might conclave. Tithe Taker isn't that strong, folks. That's fine. They're definitely exploring more. That's what they wanted right there. That's what they wanted. That's fine. We need to get more lands. Ooh. That's what they wanted. Really? Okay. Is it really that bad? Okay, alright, I guess so. Yeah, man. Oh, we didn't get it. So what they do? They played a 4/4, then they attack. Alright, let's play Shalai. Let's hope that we get another one. If not, we'll play Seraph. That's fine. It's going to attack for 4, of course. We're not going to block. We're okay with that. Awesome. throw this out. She blocks the 4/4. We go down to 4. Nah. I think we'll leave it at that. End of the turn, they don't do anything. We'll mortify. That's fine. Throw the wreckage. You guys kill bye-bye. Her 4/4 doesn't cap off. We're okay. And we can always mortify their Wild Growth Walker. Yeah, we're good. We do need Divine Visitation, but we're in no rush. Not until we could get something that we could play behind it. So I'm going to attack with her. And then we're going to draw up Sarah. Half of a discovery is fine. We can always mortify it. Alright, we got another one. I'm hesitant because of other stuff, but you know what? We have them mortified, so let's throw gain this vigilance. Yep, and that's going to be game for us. Oh, close to it. We had 3, we would have been good. Do you even need Divine Visitation? There we go. Good game. Oh. And folks, I think that will wrap up our games for Orzhov Angels. I think it was somewhat of a successful deck. There are some things that we need to do to change and I guess make it more efficient. But at least for the first draft, I think is pretty strong, and I think it could be somewhat, you know, B-tier competitive. But either way, I ask you all, if you like what you liked, please give me a thumbs up and hit that sub button. And if you didn't like it, give me thumbs down and please comment below. Either way, let me know what I could change, what you like, and so forth, so that we can adapt and make the stream. Excuse me, we're not on Twitch. Make the videos a lot better. As always, speaking of stream, as always, you can always find me Monday through Friday on Twitch at twitch.tv/ARNGM. That's ARNGM. You can always find me Monday through Friday between 5 and 8 Eastern time. But this will wrap up this episode, folks. Until then, stay safe, keep gaming, peace.